If you think you'd never go into an open relationship because of all the burdens it has, you don't have time for that, you don't have energy for that, you don't have the time to and energy to deal with people's jealousies and managing relationships with multiple people. You barely could handle one. This is going to be a fun video to watch because there's a lot of misconceptions about open relationships and the burdens of it. And I'll show you some examples of the burdens that most people have. Most people imagine that it's burdensome to be in an open relationship because of all the time it takes to handle all that relationship. You don't have the time to handle one right now. And how do you handle all those multiple people in your life? How do you handle your partner's multiple relationships? How do you handle the jealousy between these people? There's way too much management involved, and there's the misconception. So we're going to begin with first. I'm going to clarify that it actually doesn't take any more energy, any more time from you. Let me say that again. It doesn't take any more energy, any more time, any more management from you, any more communication from you, anything else from you, any energy from you that you're not already doing right now. It begins with first principles that you simply, for you to consider an open relationship, you simply have to reassess and reframe what you imagine a relationship is. And I'll go into what a relationship is in a second. And then reconfigure your relationship now, reestablish it, and then reassert those relationships. Be adamantine about what you believe a relationship must become for it to be founded on the principles that you believe is good for the relationship. These are the things required to be an open relationship. So what is the primary dilemma, the primary misconception about open relationships that you believe is hindering you, is burdensome in a relationship? But before I go into that, I want to become very clear. This is going to be shocking for most people, so here it is. Are you ready? Everything that you need to be in an open relationship, to manage an open relationship, you're doing now. All of the skills of communication and management skills that you need to be in an open relationship, you already have. You're doing it now, even though you're not in an open relationship. So here's what I mean. So what is the primary problem and dilemma, misconception about open relationships that prevent you, that make you think it's burdensome? It's the misunderstanding what a relationship is. The biggest problem with people in their relationships is their understanding, not appreciating what a relationship is. The word itself, a relationship, remember always, is how people interact and interface. Actually, a relationship is how entities interact and interface. My relationship with my cat is that my cat presumes I'm its master without my having ever to communicate it verbally, in language. And my cat is my pet. My relationship with my friend is we have a friendly relationship, and that goes a variety of different configurations. My relationship with my clients, so they're my client, I'm the therapist, client-therapist relationship. My relationship with my brother is we have a brotherly relationship. My relationship with my parents is that we have a parent-son relationship. That is our relationship. And many people don't believe that. Many people can't wrap that around their mind because people, when they say relationship, they immediately imagine the monogamous configurations, the standard model, because it's commonly accepted that our relationship is immediately one that has the configurations of a monogamous relationship. Meaning, if you're in a relationship, this probably means you're probably presumed that you're with somebody and you're not seeing anybody else and that you are having sex. That's presumed with the word relationship. And any other format of relationship is not a relationship, which is funny. Oh, you're seeing more than one person? It must not be a serious relationship. You must just be fucking around. Let me prove it to you. Let me show you how you can prove this to yourself, actually. Here's how you do it. If an authority figure were to ask you, such as a police officer or a judge, were to ask you, what is your relationship with so-and-so? You would immediately answer, oh, my relationship with so-and-so is they're my neighbor. I see them from time to time. I say hello once or twice a month. That's about it. That's our relationship. Ah, so you do know what a relationship is. A relationship is how things interact, entities interact, and interface. So now you have the foundation of what makes an amazing relationship. It's the understanding that you can configure it, that since every relationship is a configuration, you can configure your own. And so, remember when I said earlier that you already have everything that you need to be able to manage an open relationship? Well, the primary burden that people imagine when in an open relationship is, I don't have time for that. I don't have energy for that. I don't have time to manage multiple relationships. Well, guess what? You have multiple relationships already. Just because they don't have the configuration of a sexual relationship doesn't mean you're not managing already relationships. Remember, even in an open relationship, some people may not be sexual. Do you understand? So you have friends, don't you? How many friends do you have? How many friends do you imagine you have? It doesn't take any more energy for you to have more friends. It's simply a matter of whether or not they're significant enough to you to spend more time, to talk with more, or to spend time with. And then after that, it's a matter of, if they're significant enough, it's just a matter of scheduling. But it doesn't take any more effort from you. It's just a matter of how significant they are to you and scheduling. Now, what about the jealousies involved? Well, the jealousy involved is about you're being adamantine about what you imagine a relationship is. Well, since you want a relationship founded on love, admiration, respect, and support, this means it eschews jealousy, because jealousy is a demonstration of your lack of love. Remember, you can always communicate with them easily, be adamantine about it, know what the fuck you're talking about, and say jealousy is merely the compounded emotion of fear of loss, compounded with the rage from feeling that fear of loss. This is a demonstration of your lack of love. Love is your wanting for your beloved's happiness intrinsic to your own, which means it denies jealousy and denies the idea of ownership. Why would you have those in a loving relationship? The only reason they exist is because people have the standard model of the monogamous relationship, which requires ownership and requires jealousy. So you already have everything, every management skill, tool, and time that you need to propagate an open relationship. It's merely you're reconfiguring, reassessing, reframing what you think about a relationship is, and reestablishing, reconfiguring a relationship, and reasserting what you believe a relationship must be for you, your configuration of what a relationship is good for you. Hopefully that helps. If you like that, click the heart, click the like button, leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Share this with other people. It'll make the world a better place for all of us. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Give it to me like